Hey Aquarius, welcome to my channel. Yet another video. I hope everybody is doing awesome. Remember, God is love. Whoever lives in love lives in God, and God in them. You are loved. Okay, in the description box below, you will find the link to my Patreon. You can join over there and get access to everything. Unlimited extendeds to all the videos that I do, including the daily bread that is over there. And in the description box, you will also find the link to our candle shop, Spiritual Candles. All right, so that is all there. I'm here to help and not hinder, as always. I'm going to start off with the Time Traveler's Oracle, and then I'm going to go to the Biblical Tarot, and then in the extended, Rebecca Campbell's new deck and Christ Consciousness. So let's see, what do we have for Aquarius? Oh, so there is some type of a communication that is going to create some kind of clarity on a situation, clarity, breakthrough, epiphany, and but it's going to bring happiness, breakthrough. Okay. You got happiness. It's almost like clearing the air, because you have purification. Because I'm like, oh, okay, well, communication and happiness. Look at this. You have abundance. So some of you guys, this could be about a new job. It could be a promotion. Okay, but look at this. You have miracles here. So there is some type of a financial miracle, an abundant miracle, okay, that you've been praying for, asking for. Look at this, financial freedom. Then you have vast vistas. You have love and strength and trust. When you find that you're able to live in love and not in fear, it's the freedom from fear. It's the courage and strength to face your fears, right? Living in love, you're a lot able to trust more. Okay, so this has a lot to do with trust and love and freedom, and, you know, and then that financial miracle. Because remember, you know, too, your finances reflect a lot of what's going on inside. And it's like, and if you're not really feeling worthy of love, that can too reflect in your finances. Okay, but there is some type of a financial miracle, okay, and happiness, some type of communication here. But what's interesting, you have transformation, focus, and growth. Okay, what can change? What can you change? What is in your control to change? Right? So you can continue to grow, right? It's just like, oh, they say when you're a kiddo, don't drink caffeine, it'll stunt your growth. Okay, so there could be something that's stunting your soul, right? Your growth. Okay, so that's also something to focus on. What are certain habits or things that are taking place that are kind of stunting this full-blown transformation from taking place? So that's also something to look at. Yeah, because you have boundaries. It's like focus on the growth. What can you change to continue to grow? What is in your control? Habits, perhaps. You know, everything is in divine timing. For some of you guys, there could be a boundary to, you know, almost like a particular, like unity or communication, And it could have a lot to do with, like, there's still transformation and growth that is needing to take place, but that should be the main focus. Yeah, you have the Empress and the Ten of Cups. You have the Ace of Coin. There's that abundance. Okay. Yeah, look at on Miracle. It's unexpected. You have Tower, King of Swords, and a King of Wands. There is a miracle here that is taking place, but I'm wondering, because Vast Vistas, that's like the Three of Wands, right? It could be a transformation and growth that is preparing you for, you know, it's like for something that is coming. But communication, King of Swords and the King of Wands, there is communication. Because you have a King and a Queen of Swords. This is unexpected communication. Oh yeah, for some of you guys, this could be a specific spiritual experience. You're not expecting this. King of Swords in the Tower, Queen of Swords. It's not giving, it's emotional in nature. I'm always emotional in nature. I can see that, but it's not giving me much. And that's why I truly believe this is in divine timing. Right? If you were meant to know now, you'd know. But it's clarifying miracles. Miracles Tower, King of Swords, King of Wands. This is one individual talking to this Queen of Swords, or this, you know, but the High Priest, and you have the Ace of Cups. Could be research, looking into, studying. I mean, but you're... Yeah, you have a completion on transformation, growth, and focus, and boundaries. You have the World Strength, Eight of Swords. And you have healing. The boundary. Yeah, see, your focus. Judgment and the Eight of Cups on transformation and growth. God will not give you what you cannot handle. Regardless as to how difficult things might seem. But it's like there's healing. You have the Ace of Coin and the Seven of Swords. So there is that abundance here, but what is the... Some of you guys are trying to go too far ahead, way too fast. Because everything is falling into place and alignment. Everything is working out the way it's supposed to. Because you have the High Priestess, victory and success, Six of Wands with the Three of Coin. And look at this, slow and steady. You have the Soul and you have the Knight of Coin. Some of you guys could be like, I don't care. This is taking forever. I feel like I'm not getting anywhere. Because you have the Four of Cups. And that is like a so over it. Lord, take away my life. It's better for me to die than to live. Right? Jonah's anger, Four of Cups. Jonah 4:3. So there is healing taking place. Things going on behind the scenes. There's, a purification and freedom. There is transformation, but in a miracle here. But I feel like the boundary to this communication or to the answers that you're looking for lies in the growth and transformation. You can't see that far ahead. God can. Very clearly, right? This Emperor card, it's King Solomon, but he reminds me of God when I see this. Not every time in my videos do I see him as God, but I do in this instance. Because in transformation, growth, and boundaries, right? It's like you have him with the Four of Swords and the Strength card with the World. Remember, it's like you will only be given what it is that you're ready for. Okay, he can see ahead, right? He sees what's going on. He sees the victory, and it's like, but I feel like this could be self-deception here and trying to rush forward and accomplish things that it takes a hot second. Okay, with the Knight of Coin. But it's almost like I'm getting bored with this. There's the transformation right there. This is a challenge. This is fighting transformation. There are some things I do. I feel like you feel that you're ready for, but God knows better. And that's what I'm wanting to say. What is boundaries? This could be, to like something that is heavy. It could be overindulgence. Or it's like overly excess of something that's creating a heaviness here. Nine of Cups and the Ten of Wands. Ace of Wands. There's challenges with the Nine of Wands. You have the Queen of Coin and the Five of Cups. You want this communication or you want this truth so bad. But it's almost like something is being held back. Something is being held on to. Something is not being shared. Something is being held back. But it's like wishing, hoping, praying. Right? It's like to get the communication so you can understand, because you have the Moon and the Eight of Wands. I just want to move forward. I just want to move forward. Justice, Two of Swords. It's like you just want to move forward, but what if you're not ready for that? And that's kind of something that I'm seeing here. You cannot push, it's like you can't push, divine timing. And it's almost like you need to focus on the things that you can control, the things that you can change, right? To transform and to grow, because it's like it's like all these different things can ensue and you can grow. but you hold on to all these little quirks and these habits and these, you know, that you could let go of, that are heavy, that have caused challenges. You're finding this a challenge. But it's like holding back a communication, or holding back the clarity that you feel, right? That you need to continue moving forward, but you're sitting there like, oh, it could be such a thing. It's like there is a certain fear that is creating, you know, a boundary, because it's something that is not being, I don't want to say willing to be looked at, but it could be that as well. You could be afraid to let go of something, and just a leap of faith and go, okay, you know what? I'm going to let this go, right? Or I'm going to, you know, change this habit for a more healthier one. I'm going to do this, or I'm going to do that, or there is something, you know, that is creating a heavy weight from you moving forward. It has to do with change and transformation. It's holding on to control, holding on too tightly, fighting change and transformation. And the reason why is because you're afraid. Okay, either that or this is somebody around you. It's like I get a lot of, I'm not afraid, I'm doing this and I'm doing that. Awesome. Okay, but it's, there is an opportunity here. I don't see it going anywhere. But there is a miracle here. And it's almost like, but it's almost like, because this miracle is next to purification. I feel like the breakthrough that you're looking for is requiring some kind of a sacrifice. Okay, but it's like some of this holding on to and fighting against it, or, you know, whatever it might be. Like, I see this being self-deception, because you could easily move forward, but there's a stubborn energy here that is wanting to hold on to something that just sludges whatever this breakthrough and this miracle is. I hope that makes sense. It like muddies it. It makes it, but it's not something that you need. It's not something that someone needs. And I feel like that's what the struggle is. It's almost like this, I do what I want. Okay, here's an example. I am just going to throw this out as an example. Okay, let's say, for instance, somebody, okay, let's say, for instance, somebody is a heavy drinker, right? And they need a new liver. And in order to have the transplant, they have to be clean and sober for a year. And it's like, oh, to get a new liver, you're going to tell me that I can't do this? I do what I want. It's like that, you know? It's like, you're going to tell me that I can't have this unless I stop drinking? I do what I want. But we also know... but it's like we also know that overindulgence and that over access, it's a heavy weight, it's a burden, it causes challenges, it's caused health challenges. You would think the challenges that it's caused in itself are going to create some type of that, just that inspiration to go, you know what, I'm done here. Like, I'm not touching this, I'm not touching that. I'm sick of the challenges, I'm sick of the heaviness, I'm sick of the burdens. I'm sick of spending all this money on whatever. You know, it's kind of like that. Or, you know, or a parent says, oh, sure, you know, I can give you $50, but I'd really like to see you do things around the house. No, you know what? I deserve that $50. I do what I want. Guess what? They never get the $50 because the parents say, okay, then go on. You know, the Nine of Coins, that is a very free will. Okay, you have the freedom to do as you choose. There is like it's like this piece of transformation that I do what I want. It's like you don't want to let this go, but you also don't see the challenges or the heaviness that it's creating when it comes to the breakthrough that you are so, oh, please, Lord, can I break through this? It is something, okay? Because you have planted a seed, right? You have the 10 of coins and the 7 of coins, but you're literally willing to turn your back on whatever opportunity this is or this miracle. Because remember, guys, God's not dead. Okay, there is nothing impossible with God. He can do anything. Okay, there is a miracle here. 7 of coin and the 10 of coin. But somebody is turning their back, literally, the 8 of cups, for the devil, the 7 of cups, but it needs to stop with the 10 of swords. You need to walk away from something. The 7 of cups, the temptations of Christ, addictions, habits. You know, it could be alcohol, drugs. You and I both know that's not good for you. All right, easier said than done. It's like, I'd love to quit smoking. Man, that is easier said than done. Smoking cigarettes, not weed. But it is easier said than done. And I know that, but I feel like there is something here that you need to completely walk away from and stop. The devil, Satan tempting humans to sin, the temptation of Christ, 7 of cups, 10 of swords, 8 of cups. There is more to life. There is more to this. There is more to the truth. But look at this. That is the boundary to this breakthrough. That is the boundary to you moving forward. That is a boundary to your joy. That is a boundary of heaviness, of blockage, of obstacle, of whatever this miracle is. I don't know what this miracle is, but you've been praying for this. But this, it's coming right at you. And you ain't even gonna see it coming. I'm telling you, you have asked for this and you're not seeing it coming. Okay, but something is clouding everything. You've got this Empress here. It's coming right at this Empress. But this stage of growth is vital. Okay, so I mean, somebody needed to hear this, but it is like, I do what I want. Every day is a party. Like, I mean, come on now. Temperance, moderation, and self-control. It is balance, right? You don't have to drink every day, right? Or you don't have to go out to eat every day. Or now here's the thing. God specifically says, stay away from teachings that tell you what you can and cannot eat. God does not say be vegan. Okay, he says enjoy the food that I have given you, right? Amen to that. Okay, but at the end of the day, moderation and self-control. It is self-discipline. The Lord gave us a spirit of power, of love, and of what? Self-discipline. And that is exactly it, because this, I do what I want, but you just cry and you pray and please God. And I mean, like, seriously, look at Job, right? Please, 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 please. I'm stuck. What are you stuck on? What are you stuck doing? What is this I do what I want attitude? Right? Well, I don't need to stop this to have that. Well, for that person with the bad liver to have the kidney transplant, guess what? They're going to have to stop drinking for a year, to have 2 years. I don't even know how long, but it's like either that or it's that heaviness. They get sick. They have health challenges and all of these things. You have the Wheel of Fortune. So it's almost like if we could just stop this, there's a purification. So in other words, it is like an addiction. It is something that is not good, that is trying, it's needing to be purified. Okay, this is like brand new life, love and abundance and things like that. Go give it to somebody with a gambling problem and what's going to happen? You know, it's going to go right back to greed and blowing all the money, all these things. And so there is some challenges and some chaos to help contribute to the transformation and growth for the divine order in your life. But there are things that you just cannot take with you that don't make sense. Right? Just like, you know, you can't have fear with faith. It doesn't make sense. You can't have fear with love. It doesn't make sense. Because anything that is of God is not a fear. Anything that, I mean, really, the devil is fear. Anything that is of fear is not of God. And what God is trying to do in your life, you can't, this has to, and sometimes it takes rock bottom. And if that means health challenges, possibly. But there is a miracle here, an absolute freaking miracle. And it's like in the palm of your hand. Okay, I'm going to go on over to the extended. It could be, you know, Capricorn, Gemini, Sagittarius, more Gemini. You've got Aquarius. This could even be, you know, an addiction to a person, place, or thing. Okay, doesn't matter. These are biblical affirmations. I am strong in the Lord and in his incredible power. Ephesians 6:10. God will bring healing to my life. Jeremiah 33:6. With faith, I can move mountains. And that also means with the strength of God and faith, that mountain will be moved. It will be moved. You feel like you can't do it on your own. God generously gives me wisdom as I ask for it. That's that miracle. There is a miracle here. And it is something that he is giving to you. There is so much here about communication with all these swords, the King and the Queen of Swords. James 1:5. I will not be afraid. I will only believe. Mark 5:36. Someone is afraid of letting something go. Somebody here is afraid to make a final decision to say no to something and to let it go. Again, 5 of Swords, and then that Page of Cups. It's like, I'm sorry. But it's like, I do what I want in that 5 of Swords moment. Okay? Anyways, I love you guys so much. Join me at the extended Patreon link below. I love you all so much. I'll talk to you later. Bye.